I
Yes.
posted that clip.
First
No,
follow
I
me,
know.
then you
I'm just
unfollow me,
no.
then you
Oh
unfollow.
yeah, definitely. I unfollowed your ass after I realized that shit was that I was getting ignored. Once I was like, oh, he ignored me. Unfollow. What am I following you for if you
Gemini
ignore me?
gang, right?
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Why
Man,
would I
nah,
follow
I swear
somebody
to
if they
God, I swear
ignoring
on
me?
my heart, man. I swear on my heart. That's why I text you back. What happened? Then you know, like I said, what happened? Because you said never mind, and I said what happened? Because I ain't see the other part, but I ain't see that part where you said let's expose. Hey, you already know it's up with me.
Well,
It's up with me. I'm telling
I'm
you.
just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? That it was
Yeah,
definitely,
like
I
yeah,
sent it to you twice and I was like, okay, he ignoring
yeah.
me.
I
So
didn't get
I
it. Yeah, I
definitely,
promise.
I didn't, there was no, to me, I felt like there's no reason to conversate after that. Once a person
No,
ignore
no,
you,
I would
I'm like, oh
never
yeah,
ignore
forget
your
that.
text. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm
Well,
telling you.
yeah. So that's how I feel. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a person. I'm not a clout chaser because it does none of this stuff. It does not feed me. It don't feed my kids. It ain't gonna stop me from doing what I have to do. I don't live off of social media. I live in real life. You get what I'm saying? So I don't. I got to go off of what I could do. And my whole purpose right here in regards to my page, people will probably notice I have about 3-4 Instagrams. They will notice that, like, oh shoot, wait, she got another Instagram right here. I got a spiritual Instagram dealing with my spirit work, which is what I do because I am a high priestess and the Obatala priest. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely have that. And I also have my personal page, which people probably notice, which is Nubian royalty. And nobody's on that page because I don't care to have people in my life like that. I've had enough overwhelming distrust people in my life, and as well as people trying to take my head off, and as well as leaving me for dead in the streets. So I don't care for all of that other stuff. I really just, my whole purpose is to help get my father out and to help young children in the street, and that is it. That is my passion right now in life.
So I have a question. I have a question. When can we see York on your elder show?
Hey
Um,
man, I
Let me
ain't
look
got
at my
nothing booked right now.
schedule
Me and
because
Faze gonna
I
do
have a live,
something.
so let me get a
On
schedule.
Sunday? On Sunday?
Hey, it
I'm
don't
looking at
matter.
my schedule. I'm looking at my schedule. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm
Yes,
looking
sir.
at my schedule.
Yes, sir.
So I'll be not Sunday. Let me see.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, man, we gotta do this, man.
Can we do it March? Can we do it March 9th?
Yeah,
What day is
whenever.
what day is that? What day is that?
I'll
That's
set
a
it up.
oh, it says Saturday.
Saturday?
Is that not good or something?
It
I
don't
mean,
matter.
I guess
Let's
Because the
do it.
other one is March 10th. I mean, we could do my grandmother's birthday March 10th. I don't mind.
Let's do it. Whenever.
Yeah, we could do it March 10th. That's a Sunday and that's daylight savings. Yeah, I could do it that day.
Let's do it. What time you
that's when
want to do
Tabitha
it?
Jet, but that's when Tabitha Jet got her video, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
March March
That's
10th, right?
right.
March 10th. So March 9th would probably be good.
Right. Right. You see it, right? Yeah. Okay. So one of these days we could figure out which one of these days, but like I said, between March 9th or March 10th, I'm available
Let's
between
do
those 2 days to be able to do it. So you could send me, I don't know how y'all do your flyers and stuff, however way you're doing this.
it. Yeah.
That way, whatever
So
way, just let me know.
just send me a title, and then I can make a flyer. Just send me a
The
title.
the
What you want to call
the
it?
the
Expose this or
yes,
whatever.
exposing the fraud that
Okay, that's what you want to call it.
that's a part of the conspiracy to my father's
That's a
I got you.
long ass
incarceration.
title, Uma.
Let's do it.
I don't know.
That's a long ass.
Y'all
That's
pick
some
one. I
long
don't
shit to
do
type
this.
in.
Y'all do
What
this.
you
I
say?
don't
The
do
shit
this.
was exposing the
I
Hey,
fraud
don't know. I
hey,
did. It
look,
was
Faze,
long
go
as
ahead,
hell,
and
right?
Faze.
compliance
We
It
need
as
was
it
Faze.
long as
pertains
hell.
to ergo.
It was
What you
long
say,
as hell.
Faze?
But y'all could figure. Yeah, I'm sure y'all could figure it out. But trust me, only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I'm bringing out receipts. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I'm home so I can show y'all physical documents of me taking people to court and everything.
Hey
So
man,
yeah,
all I know is look,
Exposing black devils.
Pop's
yes,
ass
Goddamn.
probably on the plane
that
right
part.
now on the way back.
Let's do it.
He probably
He
on
said
the
what?
plane right now. He on the way
And
back now. He
he
chilling. He
watching
kicking
right
back. He on the
now.
live.
He watching.
I'm
Hey,
telling y'all, bro.
he watching right
It's
now.
gonna shake the world, everybody. It's gonna shake the world. They don't think it was gonna happen. They never thought this day would come. It's gonna shake the world.
Mhm.
His ass on the plane right now, on the way back. He had all white.
That's right.
He chilling. Boy got some rings on. Somebody bringing them grapes. He is on the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm really passionate about. Once that this is out, once my father is out, 9 out of 10 times, like I keep saying, y'all are not going. I could go about my life. You get what I'm
You
saying?
know
I'm
what
not here for anything
everybody gonna be
besides.
doing, right? Everybody gonna be running up to him and say, I heal people in your name. Yes.
Yep.
You said what?
I started a YouTube channel called Atom Ray. You know what I mean? He gonna be what? He gonna be like what? I never knew you. I never knew you.
Yep.
Depart from me. You a worker of iniquity. You was never with me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Only certain
Oh,
people understand what I
Okay.
just said. A lot of
Look,
people gonna run up to him and say they
everybody
was
else
with
got
him,
a
and he gonna
title.
be
They
like,
like the
literally,
truth about the
this
black
man just said.
devils. Everybody else got a title. So
Expose the
yeah,
black.
I
oh
mean,
yeah.
I don't
Expose the
mind.
black
I
devil starring
honestly,
Uma.
yeah, I honestly don't care what the name of the title is. I just want to get these documents out there to the public so that they all can see why these people been trying to kill me for all these years. Okay,
Let's
put it
do
out there. Okay.
Him will say, away with you.
Jeez.
I never knew you.
Huh?
it.
No, I'm just saying, Pop
Away with
gonna
you.
be like, away with you. I
I
never knew you.
I never knew you. I got some bars too now, Faye. I got some bars now too now.
Huh?
Don't sleep with me.
And I ain't gonna front. I've been on live all day.
Right since
Okay.
about
How
since
this should be
11.
going. Hey, look,
Right since 11.
we gotta get with Top of Jet. We gotta see what's going on with
Definitely.
that. All right.
I sent you her phone number.
Okay,
Check your
I
DM.
appreciate that. We gonna see what's going
Hmm.
on with that. So don't be surprised if we come on here and boom, blow this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And brother Young Elder, I'm gonna get you her information too.
Yeah, yeah. That lady, if you look up that name in the back of the glossary of the holy tablets, Baba put it in there. It says that she's one that schemes and plots. You
Cool.
look up Makita.
Which
Wakita is the same
For Waki.
phonetically in the back of the holy
which
tablets.
name were you saying? He
And
said she schemes and plots.
he said, like, okay, all right. So Makita was the leader of the Sabines, of the tribe, the Sabine
Right.
tribe. The one that supposedly married Solomon. It was Solomon really is Ramesses, but they they changed it to Solomon. But he was like he's supposed to have a kid with her. But if you're dealing with the Quranic side, she was labeled as a bad guy, right? And so because they was like people that worship the sun. They was talking about the people in ancient Kemet. They people that worship the sun, the Sabines, right? And so, but if you look in the holy tablets in the back, look up Makita in a glossary, and then it says one who schemes and plots. So and
You
then look
know
at that.
Top of Jet,
Then
Young Elder?
no, I'm not talking about Tabajit. I'm talking about
No, you was talking about Waki.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know. I don't know Tabajit personally, but I heard of her.
She needs to
She
be on
actually
your
did a diss tape on me.
platform. She
But
probably
why
should
did
be
she
on your
do it? Why did she
platform as
do a
well.
diss tape? Why did she do a diss tape about you?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like that
yeah.
she feel like I ain't sent like she think that I'm making money, and she's supporting the master teacher to get him out, and she was, and that I had sent her no money, but I did send her money. She just I was sending her donations, type of jet. She probably just don't know that it was from me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I do Uma, like
You
on the YouTube and shit.
past tense, towards my youth development. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So like it's like I guess she attacked me. She was attacking me, saying, "Oh, this dude don't do this. He's dead and there." I don't know what it is. I think these people like me.
Hey,
I think everybody that talks shit about me and say that young elder this, young elder that, they like me. I'm telling you,
All right,
man. Some kind of
we're
way
gonna
you like
figure
me.
all that out. Listen,
Mm,
the voice I
mm,
heard
mm.
was get them all together. All
hey,
right.
hey, look,
Yeah,
look,
So
so I'm
get,
willing to do
hey, hold
so
on,
whatever,
hold on.
if
whatever to get the
niggas
master
can't
teacher
listen, if
out.
niggas can't show up to the party with a smiley face, they need to get a fucking mask and put the shit on
Right.
with the smiley face on it. All right, because he said get them all together. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
pretty much.
find out what's going on with Tyba Jet and you, because we need y'all to work together so that she
Yep.
can come on your platform and speak. You know what I mean? Listen, first of all, you put in
And
work for
expose these
years to
devils.
have a platform that you're able to help people with. You help people all the time. Like I was just saying, I brought people to you and you were just willing to jump in and help them. You didn't know who they were just because off of the good word, you was like, I got you.
Right.
With the exception of the tarot shit. And he was mad as fuck about that. I don't know why. Listen,
Hey, you heard? I told that dude. I said, okay, like if he do something else, like he just do something else other than terror, I'll let him come
the
on.
same
Like
thing
I
I
don't got no
said to
problem
him.
with
I
it.
told him he could come on my live. That's a whole different conversation. He said he was saying I stole from him. All this other. I guess I stole Nibiru from him. I didn't. You know what I mean? It'd be delusional stuff.
Yeah.
I have to let that go after a certain point. But ain't it crazy? You try to help people, and then like you know what I'm saying? They turn on you and all this other stuff. That shit is weird. But yeah, it's you who've been aided and assisted. You never had to help me, but you did. And you told me that you were told. You was like, "Yo, I need to help. I need to help." Baba said,
That's
"Help,
right.
help Faise." And you've
Right.
been doing that since early last year. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
firstly, I want to let you know that that's appreciated. It ain't like I'm saying, oh, we just gonna put people on his platform. No, when I'm bringing people to you, it's because it aligns in some way. You understand what we presented?
Yeah, I got love for Jet too, though.
So
I'm gonna tell you,
we gonna
because she
figure
was
that out.
doing, she
We
really
gonna
like
listen. We
somebody that
gonna
man
hash
teaching
that out.
love.
We're gonna hash that out, and people gonna be able to see her come on your show. All right,
Let's
and
do
that's
it.
the portal that a lot of this information is gonna stream through. And I already know people got issues with me, but one thing they know is me and anybody I roll with, we ain't never been no softies. If we showing up,
That's right.
that's just how you said you was when you showed up to the event. That's how we come. So it's
Oh,
just
trust
Yeah, I had
me,
my
because my
partner.
heart
I
don't
got
pump
like
no
exactly
Kool-Aid.
that's some niggas.
Yeah,
like
my heart do not pump
when
Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Bodie
that's some niggas
when Bodie
watching
was
this.
going off on everybody, they tried to tell on Bodie. They tried to tell on him. And he was like, they tried to get him in trouble with Pops, and Pops responded in a way they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Pop to respond. He was like, he said, Bodie out here cussing, all this stuff going off there. He said, well, at least I got one warrior.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While all y'all other people sitting on y'all hands. So here's what it is. Here go the law. Everything is in the past. All right. Whatever that shit was, is what it was. If niggas is stepping forward, like I said, I don't have to have. I don't fuck with Rod, but I don't gotta fuck with Rod. If Rod's saying he gonna bring some shit forth, okay, make sure you remind Rod that I said, oh, you gotta help Pop. You know what I mean? If you
That's
gonna
right.
help him, you gotta help him. You can't say you gonna help him, but then fall back and let this fade out. You gotta
That's
put
right.
in effort now too. But if you're gonna do that, like I
Mm-hmm.
said on the show, I respect it. Then anybody,
Yeah, hey, look, you know what? Hey, it's really my fault about the updates on it, because this whole week I just took the week off, but Rod called me already to make the update on
yeah,
it
I ain't
about the
dissing. I'm all I'm saying
yeah.
is, like I'm saying,
I
everybody
know.
has their role. You know, people doubted me. People didn't know what I was doing and where I was. And next thing they know, like Tabitha Jet learned about me through the music. She was like, "Ain't you? Didn't you do the letter to 21 or telling 21 Savage to come home?" I said, "That was me." Right. So it's different ways that this shit is getting out. Everybody was supposed to do
You know
whatever it
what?
was they
I,
could do. Go
I
ahead.
wanted to ask a question. In regards to that order of release, right? By any chance, did you get an opportunity to actually look at that order of release?
Well, over the computer, like as she was showing it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And but my understanding is that Duce York, because we was going at Duce, that he the one got it set up. So where he was like, he was really almost about to get Bob out, and something happened where, you know, he ended up getting either paid or scared
Yes.
off or something.
So,
But
so what was coming up after that? So, because that seems to be getting brushed under the rug real quick. But what's coming up after that is what people keep coming to me about about an allodial title, right?
mhm.
And this allodial title, I've asked to see the allodial title, in which I do have a copy of the allodial title, where Dushwa name is on there. One minute it was said to me that it has to be put in one of his blood children's name.
That's
But
the
but
part.
but but when I asked people about when are we going to sign these documents, everybody got quiet.
Yeah, so like that's what I heard too. So like,
And then I
um,
was told that it was going to be put back in his name, even though he can't sign for it. Make that make sense. How's
oh
that
yeah,
going to get done?
yeah, I ain't heard that part. Only thing I heard is that, well, I really was I'm really investigating it, because
Oh, and
Duce
so am
York,
I.
some kind of way
Mhm.
he switched spots. He switched spots with one of your brothers, and so like, okay, you posted the shit about your brother Yadalehi Muhammad, right?
Yes. Hmm.
About how he got shot in the heart on balance. Well, you didn't say that part. You just just posted like a tribute to him or whatever, and then I reposted it, and then Duce York commented on it. And I said, man, that looked funny, because he don't never comment on. He commented on the tape that we put out, about the document. Then he commented on that tape like he had some kind of sad feeling about it. So I think some kind of way this dude was an agent or something, and he switched. One of your brothers is supposed to be the blood heir or something like that, and he switched spots with him
The
by
dude,
changing his name to York.
yeah, you mean between, okay, so there
I
was
think
two brothers.
it was Yalahi Muhammad, man,
First it
because
was, yeah,
he
it
got some
is,
kind of
yes, Yadulahi is the heir. Yes, he was the original heir to my father's estate and inheritance and stuff like that.
yeah.
I was
See,
there on the land with my father the day before he left. We were playing basketball. I was there. I was the one that had to tell my father that he was passed or he has transcended. And Ayub was another brother. Ayub was another brother that was also, looked at to be a potential. And Ayub was Damian Pryor's friend. They used to do scam artists together. This is
That's
who
his real
Dushwa's
name.
real
Damien
name.
Pryor.
Yeah, that's his real name. They used to do some type of
Damien.
scams and stuff together.
Damien.
Him and my brother both got caught. They both were in federal custody. My brother ended up staying in federal custody, and this man ended up released. And after he was released, he became a part of the organization. Other than that, he was just some regular nigga off the street. But go ahead,
Yeah, I
keep
heard he
going.
got. Then I got, because I was gonna do. I got a whole fucking. I was doing an investigation. The only reason I stopped on investigating him is because the lady that's supposed to get Bob out with the paperwork was saying they leave him alone because he the one that got in touch with me. That's the only way I let him
No,
make it.
don't leave
But
him. No,
I got
don't leave.
evidence that
No,
he was in
no, don't leave him alone.
the R. Kelly
No,
video.
don't.
So
He
what's
was in
up
No,
the
with
that's
her
the
though?
thing. Notice
What's
something.
up with her?
Notice
What's
there's
up
a
with Empress
notice
Redbird?
right. Notice there's a pattern of people saying leave the people who did the dirty
yeah.
work alone. No,
That's
don't leave these
That's
people
funny.
alone. Pull these people out
Yeah.
the woodwork. No, expose these people. Pull them out. Pull them out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
And
I
I'm
wasn't
saying,
sure like
and I'm saying it as his daughter. Pull it out. Don't nobody got no leverage over my dad besides me. I carry the same blood as him. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying please expose the man, expose him.
yeah, they say like, okay, all right. So I didn't. Only thing I know so far, based on what I investigated, because I was just reading it through my spirit, right? And when I saw him comment on the Yalahi Muhammad video, I said, oh, okay, because see, Yalahi Muhammad, you must have had something about him getting killed, and you switched spots with him and changed your name. Now, Damien, the
Hmm.
name Damien speaks for
Yeah,
itself.
demon.
I mean, if you a high power alchemist, when you hear the name Damien, you automatically think about Armin
Hmm.
666. I mean, this shit is crazy. Yeah, I mean,
But
ooh,
yeah,
man,
this
that's
stuff
Damien Pryor.
definitely,
I knew that too.
it definitely
I knew
needs
that.
to be exposed. And I'm paying attention to everybody that say sweep stuff up under the rug. Because why are we sweeping stuff up under the rug? Shouldn't this all be exposed to
No,
the light?
like I say, the only reason that, based on my investigation, because I'm a dude that look at the whole situation. The
Hmm.
only way I say, okay, I'm gonna back off this dude a little bit is because he initially got in touch with the lady. He initially was on the right path, but somewhere along the line, I don't know if he was initially doing it just to set it up or what. I don't know, but it's got to be some connect. Like I say, he was on the right path by getting in touch with the lady, by getting the paperwork set up. They went to London, so
Hmm.
he was instrumental in that. So that's why I say, okay, he
Right,
initially
but
was
but
good. So
look,
where
but
did he go
listen,
bad at?
ask yourself this question. When you're talking about something with so much property, so much land, we're talking about something serious, legal documentation. You're gonna tell me nothing said to you, can I see your birth certificate? Can we do a DNA test to see if you're actually related to this
That's
person
right.
before I start transferring documents over in your name? Come on, man. I know we all got enough
Damien
common sense
Pryor.
to look through bullshit, right? Come on. And I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
mean he
people
got
out here
Pryor.
bullshitting, but this is basic stuff that
Man,
should have
this
been
shit's
asked.
crazy.
Basic questions. And this is what makes me start looking at people like, what the hell are these people really doing? And
Man, whenever you ready to
I've
do it,
even
say whatever
mentioned,
you ready
I've
to do,
even
let's do
mentioned
it.
to people, because I notice people saying, oh, I'm related and this one's related. And I said, you know what? If you want, I'll give you we can go do a DNA test together. Because I know for
That's
a
right.
fact I came out his nutsack. I don't know about the rest of these people.
That's right. That's right. That's
I'm just
right. You definitely
just
murder
tired
his
of
daughter.
people
Sure.
disregarding the fact that his family is right there. You say you want to help his family, you want to help him, and his family's right there trying to help, and y'all ignoring.
So look, real
Oh,
quick,
let's ignore her.
let
Let's
me step in right here. So that was one of the things that was a concern of mine because I was watching the whole scene
yeah.
too when I was
Thank
on
you. Mhm.
the Brother Young Elder show, and I was saying, yo, well, who's ran this across the family? Did anybody speak to the
Right.
family about any of this? Getting documents sealed at DC and going to go get them. And Young Elder had a point, right? He brought up a real good, solid point. He was like, but it be the people who in the family a lot of his children and a lot of the people who's associated are federal agents, right? He said you can't
That's
trust.
right.
And if you go watch that, you will see me go silent when he said that, because I know what he's saying true. I couldn't say shit. I'm like, damn, but that's true though.
You,
You know what I mean?
you know what? You're right. But you know what? You're talking about a daughter that really just been standing by her father. And I'm asking these people just for basic information. Just, hey, can you
Your
show me
dad
proof of this?
told me,
Can you show me proof of that?
man,
And every
I'm telling
time
you,
I
he the
try to
mind
talk
man.
to these people, they dipping and dodging. Like, no offense, somebody earlier today was like, hey, can we talk to you real quick? They dipped and dodged real fast. And
So
I ain't gonna
then yeah, that's the
say
thing.
no
So then
name, but you can pay attention.
that's why these moves get made. Anybody who didn't have the voice, the reason why brothers like myself and Young Elder fought for these platforms is so that the truth could get out. Simple. The truth
Yeah.
gonna get
Simple.
out. If it was anything that people need, first of all, I'm not the type of person who, you know what I'm saying, flopping around waiting on somebody to throw me a bone. You gonna bring me some
Right.
shit and I'm gonna investigate. I was taught to do that. So respectfully, I don't care who anybody claims that they are, who anybody says they are, who anybody is. I never did. They just didn't give me that. They needed not to give me that though, because people become so mind blown or starstruck about things like, say, now look, watch. Somebody say I'm their daughter or I'm the son. Automatically they get respect from the nation as the prodigal one. They
I
get
don't want
respect
respect.
from,
I don't want
I'm
respect
not
from the
saying you. This
nation.
is what you don't get. You don't
Oh,
get. I'm not his son or
yeah.
his daughter.
I
You get
need
what I'm
these
saying?
people.
So I don't have your vantage point, but I got mine. Okay.
I got the streets.
And my vantage point is that's the master teacher. For a lot of people, that's God. For a lot of people, they worship and put him up on the pedestal. That's just what happened. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
when a lot of people come through, and I've heard people say this in person, like Atmos, say in person that when people find out that they're the children, they throwing themselves at them or they falling the head over heels about it. I don't have that. So what I'm looking at is, again, that's why I say what's in the past is in the
Guess what?
past. As far
I
as
don't. This the
whoever was
thing.
going,
I
hold
don't
on,
have
let me
that
get this, let
either.
me get this clear.
Go ahead.
Whoever
Go
was
ahead.
going
Because
to
remember, you
stand
said
up,
cut you off when I can, because you'll keep going.
yeah,
But go
yeah,
ahead.
but this wasn't one of those times. Whoever gonna stand up, gonna stand up. All right.
I mean, I've been
I've
standing
noticed
up.
my whole
I've
life
been doing it
that
14
there
years
was,
strong.
then you were by yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I
And
am, and I've
that
been
means I'm
by
not
myself.
talking to
You're
you.
right.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why you. I'm not saying Uma. Okay.
No, I know that
I
you're
haven't
not, but
said that.
I'm telling you that me personally, I have been doing this for 14 years straight, including dodging bullets because people been trying to take my head off because of it. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So it's like, I know we got a lot of frauds going on, and I know there's a lot of infiltrators and stuff like that, even in regards to his own bloodline. But I'm definitely not one of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here for anything. I don't need no clout. I don't need none of that, because like I said, it's not going to stop me from doing what I'm going to do no matter what.
This is
You
what
know what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
Like that's what I'm saying. Again, I was, for them 14 years. You go back 14 years for me. I was 11. You feel what I'm saying? I would
Mm-hmm.
post right now a video of me 10 years old at the mirror or the building, rapping and explaining that it's people who are FBI federal agents in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying there's niggas walking up dapping us up 10 years old saying this shit. But they with the FBI. They giving you dap, but they on the other side. We can't trust
Of course.
nobody. This thing I'm saying at 10. So yeah, we were fighting at the same damn time in different ways. My point
Mm-hmm.
now is because so much time has passed, all right, and now we know there are people who have information. They needed to get it out to the people. They needed to not only get it out to the people, they needed to be passed through the legal system, whatever it is. They needed help, support financially, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we have these platforms. So what we can't do anything about what has passed. We can do something about right now in this moment, which again, let me go
That's
back and
right.
clear that up and finish that, of why when Young Elder said we got to do something, it made me think
Right.
about how many people in my life, okay, I asked over and over again in different ways, why is everybody laxing?
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody treating it like, for one,
Like it ain't nothing.
like he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be here forever, for one, and for two,
Mm-hmm.
he's not in prison going through hell
Mm-hmm.
every day. Why is everybody relaxing? So for
Right.
anybody who didn't relax, well, guess what? We met at this point. Now
And
here where we at.
And remember, and I'm not sure if you remember that you did the live in regards to the Native American statuses and stuff like that, which what was needed. It was mentioned that they needed to collaborate with people that are of civilized Native American tribes that were honored through the United States government. I am one of them that you're talking to. Our nation is registered, and we are considered one of the civilized tribes of Native American tribes. So, and that document was easily given to everyone that's asked for it as well, because it's public. Because you can actually research it and find it underneath the United States government's information, world information.
So then here go the point. Let the truth come out. Let's push it out and let's welcome Pop home. The end.
That
And
part.
ain't no more
Thank
games.
you.
And everybody who wants to play games, listen, my voice ain't gonna do anything but continue to get louder. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm doing when I get on here and a lot of people come through. I know what I'm doing. You understand? I know what I'm doing when I say Beyonce exposed, Drake exposed, 19 Keys exposed, 21 Savage exposed, and they go listen to it. It's damn near not even about them. It's whole different sciences that are associated with the reads that they come with. I know what I'm doing. I wanted people to have this opportunity that we're dealing with now. I wanted the platform to be able to say, oh, yeah, they're trying to block you. They don't want people to know you got that information. Okay, come on here. Talk to people about it on here.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's do it. Let's go big with it. Let's turn it into a song. Let's turn it into a movement. Let's do anything other than sit and act like we can't do something about it. You feel me? So the bottom line here is with everybody getting on accord, all right, it shouldn't be no reason why he don't come home this year. It shouldn't be no reason. That's why he said, get them all together. Tyba Jet, Young Elder, Uma, whoever, anybody that's still out here that ain't got their hands in no blood, all right? Everybody need to be able to move solid together. And what I mean by that is not for the rest of this year like we doing it to December. I mean, by April, there need to be some shit in motion, locked down and ready that everybody understands. There should be. You didn't give me Tyba Jet number for me to hit her up and ask what she ate today. That's not what I do. I'm going straight to the paint. You understand? So literally, enough said. I have more questions, but I'm gonna ask Tyba Jet about that, about what happened with that spell work, because we're gonna handle that. All right. I'm gonna ask her a lot of things. Listen, all it takes, like somebody asked, what do we do? I think it was Brother Sunrise. What do we do? I said, look, take this picture, take this image, all right, of Dr. Malachi York. Take any image of Dr. Malachi York and put it in a rainbow. They don't want me to say that. You say that, you opening the doors of the sacreds that they told people not to tell. You know what I'm saying? Which their magic is able to work because people don't know that they can defend themselves against it. People don't know you can help them. You can help fight against these people for coming for Pops. You feel what I'm saying? You can help. And that's what we plan on doing. When we put out these songs, when I'm calling, everybody said, come home. Somebody just sent me a brother named Yanoon Archives on here, right? He drops information on Pops and videos and things like that. He was like, yo, I will listen to this video, and Pop said something similar to that. And he sent it to me. I said, send me the whole link. And it was the we have our own time. I remember that teaching, by the way. He said, we have our own time video. And in that clip that he sent me, he was saying, yo, I'll tell you when it's time. He said, you'll know when it's time. He said, some of y'all are already having the dreams. I'm coming to you in the dreams. He said, I'm making my business to touch certain people. I'm making my business not to touch certain people. He said, but when I touch you, he said, I'm lining you up etherically. Why would he be saying that if he thought he was going to be physically around people for them to know that time? So even though he's not physically around people to behold, that doesn't mean don't pay attention to that dream he came to you in, Uma, where he was talking to you, because that was actually him. You know that, all right? I don't know the dream, but it's coming through right now. He was talking directly to you. He told you what you needed to know about that.
Oh no, trust me, I know.
You feel me?
I know,
So
because you see that you seen the oracle that he did the reading with, Moshia or whatever what her name is, because he actually he knows me. I won't listen to Nubians. I'll be like, I'm not listening to these all soybeans. I ain't listening to these people. He knows that about me. So what he did was he had somebody reach out to me that is not even connected to these people to give me messages. That's how come I knew, sir. Trust me, I'm paying attention. Trust me, I'm here.
So here
I'm here.
go,
I'm
here go the
very
thing.
clear.
Here go that time. Are y'all ready? Because listen, he coming home. Listen, every day I'm doing work, and we gonna I'm gonna be teaching people how to do the work. So I ain't gonna be doing the work by myself the same way I wasn't doing. I could have easily just put on a green light in my own house, right? I told everybody to go get one. You know what I mean?
So y'all see my shit solidified,
I
okay?
got you. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Like y'all listening to me?
Hell yeah.
My
Okay?
shit
We're
legit.
not playing unity. We're not kicking unity. We're going to do it. The same way I told y'all, you got a problem with the music industry. They don't want to stop doing this drill music shit. It's fucking up the communities. They don't want to listen to y'all. Let me show y'all how you could trample them. And we did it. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. You want Pops home? Y'all ready? Are you tired of playing the game? Are you tired of accepting that this beast could even be powerful enough to stop a force such as Pops? You tired of acting like that? Okay, here's how you gonna bring him home. Clear his name, speak his name,
That's right.
put on this
Go
green
ahead.
light, all right, and get ready to work together. Y'all got in
Bro, we
uniform
can hear
when we went out
all
and
the
got the green
wind
light. That was y'all
possible.
uniform.
We can hear all the wind that you're driving by, bruh.
Hey,
And
hey,
who is
Elder.
that?
Shit, my,
We
okay.
can hear that. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
for
That
sharing
man on the
I
road.
ain't even
Oya with
saw
us,
Slow
call.
but
down, man.
sheesh.
That was
Slow down,
Oya.
man.
Oya stepped in the chat.
Thanks for sharing Oya, but sheesh.
Hey,
I
hey,
am an
Elder, you need to
Oya
slow down.
child too.
You hitting them corners too fast, man. You gotta slow down, man.
His boy drifting.
Hey, man, it's Atlanta, man. You got to drive. Hey, this Atlanta. You got to drive
And
fast so
look,
you can hit in the
Yeah.
ass.
look,
I already got hit in the ass once out
you
here
Yeah.
see this?
fucking around.
Yeah.
This was a letter that I sent directly to the IRS about the fraud as well. So trust me, I have the documents, even with it be coming down to alerting the authorities. I did that as well as went back and forth to court. So yeah,
So look,
until they got
so they blocked you
that.
from being able to communicate with Pops?
Well, you said in regards to coming. No. I still have that.
You still able to write him?
No, I'm not able to write him right now. No.
Because he said they were blocking a lot of people, including Tabitha Jets.
Yeah, I'm one of the people that they blocking. Yeah.
They won't let him. It's not even the what do you say? The government didn't block it. The prison is
No,
blocking a
no,
lot.
no, because because I've been talking to them as well. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting for them to send me a letter. I'm waiting for them to send me a letter so that I can take their ass to court. How about that?
Right.
let me just say I make moves a certain way for a reason. So yeah, mistreatment in the court systems and stuff like that. I'm paying attention to all
So
of
when
that.
is the
Yes,
last time you got an email or letter or call from Pops?
a conversation with him. Hold on, let me get my phone. The last conversation was not it was this month though for sure,
It
but
was a letter or what?
no, it was he relayed a message to me, not just through one person but through other people, through Bushwick Avenue, through the
Okay.
people in Bushwick.
Yeah, you said
He
that before.
related a message
Mm-hmm.
to me through them, and then also through the court, through the prison.
And what he
I have
relayed to you
someone
was
personally I
he
have
want listen,
someone
watch this.
personally.
He wanted you to
Hmm?
go to the temple and do the heart chakra.
Yeah, well, that's one that was something
Tell me
different.
about
Yeah,
that.
that was
Tell me
another
about
thing.
that.
That was another thing. That's what we spoke about. Him coming to me in dreams. He came to me in a dream because I have a lot of dreams. Anybody that pay attention to my Facebook, they'll see that I've been talking about having dreams and I see things before it happened, and I've been like that for a long time, But he came to me literally right after an initiation that I did. Thought it was strange that he came to me right after that initiation. First of all, it started during Children's Day weekend. My daughter, she kept saying to me, because my daughter is a reincarnation, and which I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think I showed you her sonogram before. My daughter is a reincarnation. So my daughter, she came to me and told me, she said, Mommy, we have to if I asked her, I said, what do you want for Children's Day? She said, I want freshwater pearls, I want drums, and singing bowls. And I was like, what the hell does this kid want with this? Like, who the hell, what kind of is this? I was like, okay, what kind of kid is this? What kind of should want this type of stuff? But yeah, when she told me that, I went to one of my spiritual guiders and I had the conversation with them about it. And they were like, yeah, let's do some work real quick and stuff like that to open you up to see what's going on so we can have conversations. When the conversation came through, they told me that I was going to have a dream, and it was like, in your dream, your father's going to come to you in your dream. They were like, and listen to him when he talks to you in your dream.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of my dream, he told me to go to actually this is really what it was, a whole bunch of women specifically in the dream. So it wasn't like it was something that was supposed to be open to everybody. It was a lot of women. It was something I was supposed to do with a movement of women, you know. And in my dream, I was sitting there with the singing bowls, and I was doing the singing bowls, and all the women were chanting and meditating and stuff like that. And then he came to me in a green light and said to me, he said, do not stop what you're doing. I need you to continue doing what you're doing. And I'm like, because he knew I was at the point of like, I cannot deal with these people. I can't deal with this situation. It was just overwhelming for me because I got a lot going on in my life, my actual life. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I honestly, I was like, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? So I ignored it. I did ignore the dream. Honestly, I was like, whatever, you know. And then that lady, that oracle, what's her name? Let me get her information, so I don't say the wrong name.
Talking about Isis Wisdom.
No, I don't know who that
Okay.
is. That's the woman that, as a matter of fact, Maurice, his name, Morchia. This woman right here, she did a whole live on her channeling him, and I put it on my live too. I copied it and put it on my live. Her. People were tagging me in the live, and they were like, I think that they're talking about you. And come to find out, the more I listened to it, yeah, they were. She was actually talking about me, and my father was relaying messages through her for me. And it was back to don't stop, don't give up. What he said to me in my dream, she literally repeated it to me. But not only before that, there was a time where she channeled him, or she said he was coming to her, channeling her. And I ended up having a dream about the channeling before she started describing all of this stuff. So basically, this woman was describing to me my dreams. Yeah, you remember that Marie Cuffey? Yeah, yes.
So look,
He was the
what did
one
he
that
tell you to
tagged me
do
in this
at the
lady.
what did he tell you to do
Hmm?
specifically at the temple?
He told me, well, you talking about with the green, to clean the energy, to clean the air, to clean the energy, and stuff there. But he also, when he realized what was going on, he also mentioned for me to go get my white robe. He wanted me to become a higher priest. So
Yo, listen, listen, listen,
that's what I just
listen.
recently did in regards to becoming a higher
Check this out.
priest.
First of all, I didn't know nothing about no dream, okay? But if you notice, I said, yo, he came to you in that dream,
Yeah,
all right?
he
And he
did.
told you,
Hmm.
do you understand how this works?
Yeah, and I ignored, and
Because right
I'm
now
not
it's
gonna
just you and
front
me
like I
speaking,
didn't
right?
ignore it the
So look,
first time. I
this
ignored
that's
it
how
the
that
first
works.
time, and then it kept coming back to me
Check
and
this
kept
out, check
coming
this
back
out.
to me to the point where I said, I'm not going to
Listen,
ignore this. Okay, let me
listen,
just
listen, listen.
do what
So
I gotta do.
right, so I said, yo, he came to you in that dream and he told you what to
Mm-hmm.
do. I said, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what dream. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I said, but you
Mm-hmm.
know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I
Yeah.
asked you about the temple and you
Mm-hmm.
came forth and said you had a dream. I don't know nothing about that, but you said it. And he said he came to you in what color light?
Green.
What's the movement, Uma?
Wearing white. He came to me in a green light, but he was wearing white
Okay, that's also important. Hold on to that. What's the movement called?
to get him out,
Well, it's
right?
the Green Light Movement or the Project Greentown.
I'm like,
I
what, to
just,
get him out, the movement to get him out.
I know, I wish
No, but
that
I
is the
get,
movement. You're right.
but
Actually,
I understand you
take a
talking about
breath for me
the
real quick. Take a
movement you
breath for me
have.
real quick, because if you keep doing that, the live gonna mess up.
What you mean? What are you talking about?
Listen to me, is what I mean. Green light, right? Why do you think he came to you in that green light?
Because he came to me as a energy that I also resonate with in Haitian voodoo, which is Dembala.
And he also told you to get on a what? Put on a what? Or get your white what?
To get my white
I
robe.
want you to go
Yes,
listen.
to initiate
I want you to go listen to my song.
with Obatala.
I want you to go listen to my song called Q, CUE. I want you to listen to that song. And in that song, you're going to hear me say, I'll appear in a white robe, like the master's green light glowing around me. I said I'd come to people in dreams that way. Are you hearing me? Are you listening, Uma? I said I'd come in dreams that way. I said I put the green lights in all of the homes, so already you're surrounded by the master light. Is this am I gimmicking this or green light right now? The same reason why I said when people get on here, everybody need to have their green light because y'all will be in uniform. Everybody got on the same thing. I just came on
honestly,
here.
I got confused.
You know, you good, you good.
No,
I just
no, I was gonna say I got confused. Wait, let me say this real quick before I forget it though. I got confused because, you know, I started seeing other people talking about how they got to get the white robe and all of this stuff, and I was like, what do they, you know? I don't know if anybody know what I'm talking about, but you know, everybody at this point, everybody had to go get their white robe, so I didn't know what they was talking about. But it was funny because I was already in the process of getting my initiation done before he even gave me those
so check this
dates. And I
out.
thought that
Check this
was
out.
really weird.
Listen.
And then the date that he gave that woman is the exact day that I came out of my initiation process, which was the day I was supposed to publicize my ceremony, in which I didn't do that because I was like, I don't know who the hell to trust, so I ain't about to, you know, invite random people to my you know, ceremony.
So look, they go to the white robe. Go listen to my song Q. You'll see what I'm saying. What did I tell you? I told your aunt when I was standing in that same temple, right, that you were just speaking about. When I was standing in her building, it was her building, right? What building were
That store you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her building. Yeah, where we was going to.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was well.
What did I
She
tell
said it was
her?
his bookstore, but it's her bookstore.
What did I tell her was the reason I wasn't bringing people to that building?
Because of her energy?
I said it was dirty. Are you listening to me?
That's where he told me to go there. He told me to go cleanse that place.
Clean it. Check out why this just happened like that. Because I said, y'all got to clean this up. And the green light movement was out here for that particular purpose also. So when you was telling her, did you tell her what you were coming to do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I told her. I said it to her more than one time, and she ignored it every time.
I know she's listening.
And then I did it in front of all of her people, you know. And then she okayed it. She said, "Oh yeah, sure, you can do it, and not a problem, and everything." And that's when I created the flyer and all of that, and we shared it with Young Elder and everything. We did all that.
This the same. Ain't he? That's the clan mother.
Yeah.
Yep.
That had
shit,
the
man.
position of clan mother.
Shit.
For the
So
longest.
yeah.
Man, look, I got a lot of old heads. It's a lot of old heads that gave me a lot of information on that lady. And I didn't like. I did the tape, but I never did put it out. Yeah, because I was like, I don't know, cause yeah, that you talking about Wakita, right?
There. Yes.
Yeah, man. Look, man, that lady don't want Baba to get out.
Nope, not at all.
Because she getting paid and she running shit long as Baba stay in jail. When Baba get out, if you go read all of the Pt.3, she always indicating herself, oh, the master teacher came to me and this and that. Like I scammed like some nigga me something, I scammed through it, and then it's got her, like she took everything Bible letters and put it herself, added herself into it. And I can tell that the master teacher didn't write that shit like that. You can tell that his energy not on it. It's not like the Holy Tablets. It's not like the Black Book. It's not like the Man from Planet Reeds. It's not like those books. It's like somebody fucking tampered with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can feel the energy on it because it's a certain way that Baba write. Like it's certain way that he writes. And you can tell that they took shit out, added shit in. And her name, she always indicate herself as the person that's supposed to be in charge in the Pt.3. I'm like, oh shit, this lady. That's just one part. And then they changed. Like this lady is what I heard from an old head is anybody that can visit the master teacher in prison is working for the feds. They've been screened by the feds. Anybody that can call them on the phone and talk to them, they've been screened by the feds. You got to understand where Baba's at. You got to understand who the fuck we dealing with. We not fighting regular motherfuckers. We fighting alchemists. We fighting killer clowns. Niggas who wear our fucking crown who know about the mouth. That's the niggas that got Baba. It's killer clowns, not no fucking. Don't get twisted. Who these motherfuckers are? These
I know.
Shriners,
I'm paying
right? Don't
attention.
get
Trust me, I know.
yeah.
You know, and
So
you know what's so
the
sad?
niggas
You know,
Kedar
this, and I'm gonna say it.
Massenburg. You ever heard that name? Kedar
Yeah,
Massenburg.
that's my cousin.
You ever heard that name?
I used to work
Yeah,
for him. Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah. These are the same niggas. Richard, that Top of Jet talk about. These are the same niggas. Yeah, the same niggas that shook hands with George W. Bush when they said they had a big dinner. Go ask Bodie.
Yeah,
Ask
that's
Faise.
Kedar Massenburg is her son.
Yeah, so that now you got what I'm saying. And then they shook hands with George W. Bush, saying that they caught the big fish, just like Sheriff Seals. What big fish are they talking about?
They talk about
Right?
pops.
They shake hands on supposedly, and I'm quoting what an old head told me. So that this ain't like I seen it firsthand. I'm just saying they said that Kedar Massenburg had a dinner with George W. Bush. And keep in mind who they is. You talking about the killer clowns? George W. Bush. All them niggas work for the killer clowns and Knights of Templar, because that's the CIA and the FBI.
How about this? A Knights
Yeah,
of Templar came to me personally. We sat down because he wanted to have a conversation with me, and he told me specifically that my father was being set up.
yeah.
He's the one that helped pull some of these documents for me.
And you know why they set him up? It don't got nothing to do with the child or all that. That's a bunch of bullshit. They set him up because he was a threat to national security.
That part.
Once you go pulling motherfuckers, unplugging motherfuckers out of the matrix, they lose money. They lose all their shit. Once you start, he was plugging too many, unplugging too many motherfuckers too fast, and really, they really fucked up because he had already did it. That's why he did that Osiris procession when he walked with the crook of the frail cross. He was telling you right then, I already fucked y'all. I already put all the shit out already. Enough to get you to get you started to where you can fucking wake up. I already put the shit out already. It's done. That was the 1997. And then niggas was still asking them the same questions of what he already answered. That's why he said, go back and read this book.
Yep.
Go back and read that book. He got put books out so niggas can stop asking them too many questions.
Said that the other
Right?
day.
But what I'm telling what the point I'm telling you is he in influence. That's the name of the prison. It's a federal prison. Who are the federal prison? The killer clowns. The fucking killer clowns. Why did they put your dad in there? Because 1993, he filed for that fucking Yamasi paperwork. And really, 1992, George W. Bush opened it up. George W. Bush was the one that opened it up. But they didn't want nobody to go out. Anybody that went, once George W. Bush signed them papers, anybody that, I think it was like a setup to see anybody that went on it, they was going to get rid of them. So Chief Warhorse was one of the first ones to do it. Then Empress Pt.3, right? And then your dad, they made a connection because they talked about your dad in their book, talking about they was Ben York, your great, like going back generations with Ben York. And so that made the connection. That's why Baba was able to go to get the paperwork for that. And he was already on the land. He already had the land.
Facts.
So all he had to do is go and do the paperwork. When they start doing that, that's when the killer clowns put one of their killer clowns on them, Sheriff Seals. Sheriff Seals is a killer clown. You can't be a sheriff, head of the sheriff department without being a Shriner, without being a Freemason and a Shriner.
Right.
I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be a head of those. Yeah. So killer clown Sheriff Seals, who Faise said the nigga had a doll of Baba on his desk, said I got this nigga, had a rope around his neck and loose. Yeah, these niggas was straight racist. They put that racist dude on him, Sheriff Seals, but like I say, he was a killer clown. These niggas all killer clowns. And they hated Baba right after they really was mad, pissed off, right after he put that Let's Set the Record Straight book out. And he put their symbol on the front, letting you know he revealed the secret that they was holding. Why? They wear them crowns, they wear them Moorish fez because they know that we the people. They know who we are. So they job, keep in mind what a Shriner is, their job is to guard a tomb. That means so why you guarding a dead man's tomb unless you expecting for him to get up? See, they knocked us at the top of the Faise, know what I'm talking about. They knocked us at the top of the head. They knocked the fucking builder at top of the head, put him to sleep, buried him in a shadow grave. They said first they took him and put him on the east side. Then they came back and got him and took him west. And then they buried him in a shadow. Yeah, Harold Bill, right? So we them builders, those Shriners, they were hired by the Black Hand, the overseers over in Morocco in the desert, like they told you in John Wick. the high table. These motherfuckers were hired to guard that tomb. What is the tomb? Keep these motherfuckers over here asleep. Don't never let them know that they Native Americans, that they tribe of Shabazz, that they all this different shit, Israel, all that shit, right? We all this in the bag of shit,
Seminole, Creek, Shoshone,
right?
Washita,
So
and Mound Builders.
that's right.
People don't know how to pronounce it. I
Yeah,
don't know why people will call it Native
yeah.
American statuses and don't know how to pronounce Native American names. But go
So
ahead.
yeah. So they set that up. The first, like J. Edgar Hoover and all them set that up. The FBI is set up by the Shriners. 13 Shriners, 13 killer clowns set up the FBI. And what they was to do is to monitor the rise of a Nubian Messiah. Your dad came at the top of that fucking list. I'm telling you, real, him, Malcolm X, all of them. But your dad really fucking did them. Like he did them like he did it beautifully because I don't know how you bought so much time, but like I say, to bring up your brother Yalahi Muhammad, they was coming after Baba. See, some old heads, look, I'm in connection with all the old Ansars, right? And some old niggas told me, the Ansars, they said that they was really coming to kill Baba, and they killed your brother instead because they thought Baba was in the car or whatever, and they shot Muhammad dead in the heart.
No. What happened was, because I was there. No, they knew that he was going to take over the organization. All he did was he was supposed to go and give money to his children. Because I was sitting right there when my father handed him the money to go give to his children because he has a set of twins. You know what I'm saying? And he told them that he was going to come back the next day. My brother never came back the next day. He went to a party with a couple of other people that were Ansars. As a matter of fact, his bodyguard, Shot Bones, who got shot 16 times, who still lives to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He jumped on top of my brother. You know what I'm saying? So and my father's plans was to leave. This is why he bought 144 Mainsfield Court, because he was going to start moving his kids away from the land and start moving them into the house in Athens, and was going to let the nation have the property. And then and now in regards to them trying to assassinate him, they've been trying to assassinate my father for years, minus, before his son was assassinated. Now, what we thought was interesting was the date when we were supposed to go to my brother's funeral. There were people there. Basically, they were trying to assassinate him during the process of the funeral. Someone found. So this is how we knew. This is how we knew for a fact that we had people that were actual, ears to these other people right here in front of our face, because we were like, how the hell did these people know that we were about to travel to go to his funeral unless one of you people said something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I heard that part.
And it had to be one of his daughters that did it, that said it.
See, I heard something like that. And then I heard also that they was going to try to kill Bob at the funeral, and then that he dressed up. They said that Bob dressed up in like a disguise and went to the funeral anyway.
No, he didn't.
That's what they told me.
He didn't go.
Oh, he didn't go. Okay,
No, he didn't go at all. I was right there during the time. He didn't go. Unless he astral projected or something, or maybe people visualized him somehow.
Possible.
You get what I'm saying?
Possible.
Other than that, no, he didn't go.
Yeah, but like now that you say something, I think that it's some connection with Yalahi Muhammad and Dorsey York, like switching spots with him or something, man. Because he really like when I posted that Dorsey York tape, the little clip right with him talking. I mean, with your brother on there talking, he commented on it, and I can just read shit. And some just said this dude got something to do with this dude with Yalahi Muhammad, and it's fucking with him by seeing this post. Because he forgot all of it. Like, it's like they just blowed that shit off and forgot about Yalahi Muhammad. They forgot about him. So it's like when he seen that post, something touched him, something hit him, like he felt some kind of guilt. That's what I felt like. He don't comment on shit.
Good person. He was a very genuinely good person, and you will see that I do stuff for him every year on my on Valentine's Day. Actually, I dedicate that day to celebrating him, and that's it. So he's been, you know, unfortunately, yeah, he was assassinated and set up, yeah, because he was
Yeah.
the heir to the throne. He
Yeah.
was supposed to take over the
Yeah.
nation. He was supposed to take over and teach. My brother knew multiple languages. My brother knew about 8
That's right.
languages. My father knows 16. My brother knew about 8. He was teaching him. He was the one that was his understudy along with Ayub as well, even though Ayub chose the street life, you know what I'm saying? But he was still, you know, in line.
Yeah. Yeah. I can feel it. I can
Was
feel his
Ayub
spirit
the
when I
son
see
that
him
didn't
speak.
nobody know was the son until like later?
Who, Ayub?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what, real quick, how you said your brother was at? He went to
He
a
was
party.
assassinated. He was you mean Yadulahi? Yadulahi went to a party in Brownsville Projects and got shot in the heart on Valentine's Day in
Yeah.
Brownsville Projects.
Yeah.
He wasn't he technically just went there, you know, he was in New York City for the day, or he went to Philly and then New York City. He was only supposed to be there for the day and then he was going to come right back. His whole purpose was really he was supposed to go and give money to his you know or his you know significant other during that time, you know, as a matter of fact, I don't want to say his significant, but his baby mother. He was supposed to be dropping off money for his children so that he can have access to be able to maneuver without them in being in need during that time and moment. So not only did he have about $50,000 on him, which I'm not sure if that ever got to his kids or not, you know, but I definitely seen $50,000 cash handed to him for him to give to his wife for the boys. But yeah, he was assassinated. He was assassinated inside of the party, and my brother Ayub, he was beat to death inside of federal custody.
So how where did it come? Where you said the bodyguard jumped over him?
Yeah, when he when he got shot, when he I guess he must have seen something, and you know the first shot that was shot was my brother got hit. Basically, it was an assassination. Period. There's no way you're gonna
Yeah,
hit
you
them the
don't hit
first
hard
hit, the
like that.
first shot. Yeah, the first shot is not going to be an automatic, you know, hit unless
If you
you're a
train,
sniper or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, exactly. So, and his bodyguard must have seen that something went wrong. My brother always wore white, so 9 out of 10 times, you know, they probably seen the blood and he jumped on top of him and laid on top of him. And from what I heard, there were people at the party also that were assassins or whatever, and they shot his bodyguard 16 times.
What?
Yeah, Sharon covered, yeah, exactly. Sharon covered, yeah, yeah, and yeah. My brother was already still dead. I guess he didn't know he was dead. But yeah.
Wow.
What happened? Did someone swipe left or right?
He probably swipe. You know, he's driving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's what happened. So imagine, me as a child, I watched all of this happen right in front of my face, like literally just unfold in front of my face. I was just playing basketball with my brother the night before he left, and we didn't even finish playing our game. As a matter of fact, it was me and Solomon. Suleiman was playing with us as well because Suleiman was the younger brother. We was playing horse in our court on our land, you know, and he said he'll be back. He was like, I'll be back tomorrow to finish playing this game with y'all, but he just never came back.
Said Suleiman. Who was that? Sal?
Solomon. Yeah, we call him Suleiman. Yeah, that's his name.
Okay. You said he left the land and never came back? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. You mean my brother? Yeah, he left. He was supposed to do what he was supposed to do, like make sure he took care of his family and come back, but he never came back.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Then on top of that, I was the one that I got woke up in the middle of my sleep because other people, you know, obviously didn't have the balls because they knew that I was a lot closer to Pops, so they didn't have the balls to tell him. So they told me the younger one to go tell him what happened. So I watched my father literally destroy his entire studio over anger, you know, frustration over losing his son.
He
And
also he knew that shit was set up.
yeah, it was definitely a setup. Yeah.
People don't understand how deep this shit get.
Yeah, it's really that deep.
Like, I know I'm not trying to just be around any and everybody. I'm not falling for no whammies or none of that, because I already know how these people move. When, you know what I mean, from Fred Hampton on up, when they know, oh, this one's a potential problem. Soon as you start getting attention, and here go the crazy part. People always think it's the government first. It ain't the government first.
It'd be the people right
It
in
be
front of you.
people who look just like you.
Yep.
That's who you
That's
got
why
to
I
watch out
posted
for
the
first.
video of him teaching, because I wanted people to see that he was a teacher.
It's friends, it's family. You gotta really
Yep.
move different with this type of shit. So things I used to be able to do 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I can't do. You might have an event, yeah, I can't let people know I'm coming. When they did
That's the
the
thing.
Zed Fest for June 26th, I was supposed to perform. One of the sisters hit me up, was like, yo, I want you to perform. I said, I don't have no problem performing, but you can't put me on no flyer. You can't let people know I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? People think if they get rid of the issue, then they can hold on to whatever illusion they got. That's all it is. Human life is so fast and short. You only get about 120 years at like tops. You understand? And in the midst of that time, people's illusion is like, that's what they hold on to. They're so afraid of death. They're so afraid of not just death as to say that they're dying, but they're afraid of losing what little piece of what they think is real they have to hold on to. So this is why people do these things. This is why the governments are set up. They're afraid. This is why they got these big ass armies and want to advance their weaponry. It's all about fear. Survival is based off of this fear principle for these people, to say that if the same reason why they wanted to conquer all these people all over the world, if they rise up and they have the potential to be as destructive as we are, then they're going to intend to destroy us. And we was never thinking about any of that. You understand? We were thinking about living and thriving, while they had in their mind survival, because they felt that they were to be extinct or endangered. So it's the same way now. It ain't the race thing anymore. Now it's like any and everybody who's associated with the Amber Light, you got to be careful about. You got to listen. You cannot let your guard down about that. I'm telling anybody who's listening. In these days, it's not that you fearful, okay? But to all Masons, travelers, y'all understand what I'm saying. All right, you got to stay cautious. You have to stay cautious in this day and time. And that's what I'm saying. I keep hearing his voice, though. I keep hearing it. Get them all together. Get them all together. There's a big moment that we leading up to where it's will you be able to, for all of you who've been thinking that you had it figured out, will you be able to lay your crown down? You understand? And realize in that moment, I didn't have this figured out. And can you receive instructions? You know what I'm saying? Like if I walk up to you and I say, yo, are you off or from? Because a lot of people been acting like they understand that science. All right? And even people who've been walking through the orders think they understand that science. What if I told you you was never supposed to be off? If you was ever off, the only way you could have ever been off is if you was what? Awaiting further instructions. As if you was first coming in, or you was just learning how your works move. Right? But if I ask you if you off or you from, it's a real question to say that, first of all, this train is infinite. We're on a train. All right, I know I'm probably speaking over people's heads, so I'm gonna stop speaking over. I'm gonna tell you what we're saying. There was a story. His brothers. I'm putting this in my book, as a matter of fact, called X Marks the Spot. When it come out, you'll see more about it. All right, but to keep it brief, there was this story. There was a brother named Harold. Okay, well they go in and say Harry. All right, then there was a brother named Jim. Jim activated cautiously. Harry didn't activate cautiously. You understand? When Harry and Jim were on the train, there was a brother. Okay, he said he received a call. Young elder said he got a call. There was a mysterious brother that they realized the conductor would never take his ticket. You know what I'm saying? Every time they get on the train, he said, this nigga never takes this nigga ticket. You know what I mean? So he was like, it was Harry who talked to Jim. Harry vocalized it. He was like, yo, you realize this nigga don't never get his ticket taken? They don't. He's traveling freely. Stay with me. The conductor, stay with me, never checks this nigga in, right? And he said, I realized he got on one of them little rings I be seeing in the pawn shop. You feel what I'm saying? He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get me one of them rings, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to see, you know what I'm saying, what happens, see if I can ride free or travel freely. You understand? So that's what he went to go do. Harry went to go do it. Jim exercised caution, right? That's a Jim, by the way. Exercise caution. Stay with me. So Harry come back, and the conductor was walking up and down the train and to and fro. Stay with me. And Harry started to flash his ring and let him see, I got one of them rings, right? So the conductor, whose name you'll probably never know, but I'll tell you the name of the conductor as I heard it to be, Azrael, who is an angel of death, by the way. Okay, the conductor looked him in his soul when he seen him flashing the ring. It was like, will you be off or from? Are you listening? And Harry didn't understand that question. So in his mind, he thinking, well, shit, there's only two ways I'm going to answer this shit. And he said, I'll be off. And the conductor said, he looked into his soul. He said, you're right. And the next stop, he was ordered to get off of the train. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And it fucked him up because he didn't understand. So now Harry exists in limbo. If you ever want to know where Harry is at, he's right there. It's what he put it. They actually put it in your Matrix movie, the Matrix movie, where it was a train that was moving up and down a train tracks. You might remember that scene. It was a family that was in there, and Neo got dropped off of that train. And the name behind the on the train wall or on the walls of the little subway said Mobile. It's an anagram for limbo. That's the secret. Okay, a lot of masonry and or higher science in the Matrix movie, by the way. So the word was mobile, but it's M-O-B-I-L as it spelled it. It's an anagram for limbo. Okay, because Harry is in limbo. Why is Harry in limbo? Limbo is limbus, by the way, is the edge. It means the edge of something. You have a limbus section of your brain. It meant that you were no longer in the land of the living, but you're also not in the land of the dead. Why? Because you activated with amber light. Amber light will lead you to limbo. Emerald light leads you to everlasting life. That's why the green code of the Matrix is there. Are you with me? So the gem here is don't be like Harry. Okay? You didn't know, you didn't have the mastery, meaning you didn't understand the mystery. So for you not to be approached before that day of standing, okay, and they'll ask, will you be off or from? For you not to be approached to not know that answer, stop acting like y'all are the guys and be humble before the Most High. Because there is a being that is conducting this train, and he's been conducting this train since you got on it. And his name is Death. And it's one of the most elusive sciences when it comes to masonry, Rosicrucianism, the Jesuit order, Knights Templar order, Moorish Science Temple of America, any of the religions, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Sikhism, Judaism, any of these orders, there's always this elusive death concept where there's supposed to be a judgment that takes place. Okay, let me give you another science. The judgment gives you a word in a movie they gave you called Eternals. I just told you about eternal life. Go watch the movie Eternals. Okay, there was a being that was over the whole universe of creation, the whole creation story they gave you, and his name was Ari Shem. Okay, so if you say Ari Shem, like they put in the Eternal movie, what does it sound like? The two names I just gave you, right? Ari Shem, Harry and Jim. Okay, and Ari Shem was the God of judgment. His whole thing was judgment. All right, not just the creation. So my key thing to break
My
this,
stomach is mad at me.
huh?
I'm sorry. My stomach is mad at me. I've been sitting here all day.
No, you all good.
Keep going though. But
You
I
all
was
good.
gonna ask, is there a way that we could potentially transfer this over to your platform or something? Because I need to move around and stuff. I've been laying in this
No,
bed all day.
it's all good. It's all good. We'll yeah, I'll come out. Everybody know I'll be on here. I'll be on here soon. I got a few things to handle. I know at 7 p.m. I got a call. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all for the purpose of just explaining. I appreciate that whole conversation needed to happen. I just wanted people to remember that when that master put his feet on the grounds, all that kicking it and playing like y'all was the conductor, you're going to have to stop it or you get thrown off the fucking train. You understand? Because we're going to ask you if you off or from. If you're trying to play like you one of them ones. And you don't realize that the conductor ain't just the person who driving the train. The conductor was the nigga with the ring also.
So this is interesting that you say that, right? So this is one memory that I definitely, share with my father. You remember that train that we used to have on the land?
I do. That was I wanted to ride the train, but I kept being told I was too young.
You was too young. Yes. So what he would say was we would ride the train, and of course he was always the conductor, the person driving, right? And he'd say to me, he'd say, "Mkhair." He'll say, "Yo, watch this." He was like, when we go around, He said, watch how much these people, this is when he started to show me how much these people's minds were just crazy. He would say, watch how these people try to jump on this train. I won't, he said, the first time I go, he said, the first time I get there, I'm going to just slow down. And he said, I'm going to just see how many people actually jump on there. Every time we went around, he went faster and faster and faster. I mean, I literally remember him running over somebody, like boom, boom, like we literally in the train, and this lady literally just insisted on jumping no matter how fast it was going. And she slipped and fell in between the tracks, and we literally rode over her like boom, 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 and you felt it all the way through.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't know that. That's
it just
crazy. So
reminds
Pops
me of
drove
that.
the train?
Yeah. Yeah, he used to drive the
Do y'all see
train.
how
Yeah.
crazy this shit is? Listen, on my whole soul.
He used to drive the
I
train.
wasn't old enough to
Yeah.
get on the train,
I
so I
used
would
to
have
be
known
on
that.
that train.
But
I used to be on the train with him. Yeah, we ran over a couple
I
people.
always
It was
wanted to get
hilarious
on the
back
train. I
then.
probably wanted a little kid. Did you see one of the children? One of the children get ran over? That was me. No,
No, no, no, no, no.
I
No,
wanted to ride the train. I
it
couldn't
wasn't
ride.
a kid. It wasn't a kid. It was
No,
definitely a
I was
grown
joking.
ass adult. It was an
I'm just
adult
saying I
woman. No,
wanted.
I know you was kidding. I know you was
Okay, I was just
kidding.
saying, let me have this.
I just have I have a weird way
No,
of,
it's all good.
saying this. But,
Damn, that's crazy. So
no, it
I just
definitely
gave that
was.
whole
Mhm.
story, and this nigga was the fucking conductor the whole damn time.
Yes,
I'm thinking I'm
yes.
doing something.
That's what made it
Crazy.
register that in my head, that you said that, but
Because
yeah,
that's who
he
I
was
was talking
definitely,
about. That was the fuck. That was the thing. That was the allegory. That was what I was.
yeah, that train on the land. Yeah, he used to ride that train on the land a lot. We used to go around the land with it, jokingly and stuff like that. But yeah, that
Damn.
was one of the things that he
Yeah,
used to
Pop coming
love to
home.
do.
He coming home.
Yeah, that
Coming
was one
home.
of the things he actually loved to do. I remember because I remember that day when I looked at that, when we got off that train and I looked at that woman, she had she had tire marks across her chest. I
Damn.
was like, and we just cracked up laughing. And that's the bad part about it. I don't know if that's good or bad, but my
She
father
lived.
was always a person that loved to laugh. Yeah, she lived. Yeah, he got a kid by her.
Damn. Damn. That's probably why she.
But
Well, my mom would say they were throwing themselves at him.
they literally
They
was. I've
literally
seen
was. And I
women,
guess
I've
that's
honestly
true.
seen women jumping out of closets from underneath his bed. You like, bro, don't you got
Oh.
like 5 kids somewhere running around the land?
Damn.
Like, good, how'd you even get in here? Like, so, when he
That's a
would teach
crazy
class, sometimes
How I
some of
Met
these
Your
women
Mother
would try to
story.
get, yeah, some of them would try to like get access to the land because, outsiders
When I
couldn't
first met your
come
mother, I ran a train
to
on her.
certain, yeah, that's foul as hell, but yeah. I ain't think about it in that note, but yeah, that's foul as hell. But yeah, yeah, your mom. I was on
Ah!
the train. I was on the train that ran over your mama.
Huh? Yeah, I'm serious. When I first
And
met
that
your mother, I ran a train on her.
might be why you're a little, why your brain ain't wrapped too tight. But that's neither here nor there. But that's neither here nor there. So, a lot, not for nothing, but, it also comes back to the fact that, there's a lot of people that are probably really bitter, really, really a lot of bitter people. You know what I'm saying? So it's real crazy. Yeah, I can never forget that feeling that day, just, of running someone over like that. I just couldn't believe it. And we laughed about it.
Did the girl laugh? Did the lady laugh too?
Oh, yeah, yeah. She got up. Well, yeah,
Yes,
she
that's
laughed.
Tom
Yeah.
Marie. Did anybody
She
cry on
said,
Tom Marie?
"Oh, Doc, oh Doc," because remember the women they used to call him Doc. You know what I'm saying? Oh Doc, oh Doc. Oh, I know it was a mistake, and he was like, "That was not a mistake." He said, "I went faster on
Damn.
purpose because I want to see who was
That was
gonna be a
personal.
dumbass
It was
and
personal.
jump on this thing." Because after a while, you got to think about it. When you start to realize that a lot of these people could be, implants.
So he had to
Then
get
it
it up out
becomes
of
a
her. That's
game
all.
to
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
He ran the
it
agent up
became
out
a
of her.
game to him after a while. Yeah, I remember like this movie, what's so interesting, Clifford the Big Red
Yeah, the
Dog.
cartoon.
I, yeah, I remember my father had a huge ball, only a dog like Clifford the big red dog could play
Yeah.
with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was so big. Like I'm just saying this because of a cartoon's perspective,
Right.
but you know, because of how big the ball was. And I know I was young, so maybe it probably was like mad big to me, but I wasn't that young. I was like 14 maybe, you know. And he would literally tell people, like he would call people like, hey, on the CB, hey you, can you come to my house over here up the hill, you know, right there near Ramesses? And he had a big ball right there in the way, and he would literally put it like a rubber band kind of move with it and tell them to come and release that thing right at them. I would be like, oh my God.
What was the last thing you said? What was the
Huh?
last thing you said?
And he would release that ball at
Oh
them.
damn.
Like he would pull it like it would be like a slingshot. And he was like, after a while, he knew that a lot of these people were, you know, infiltrators, and he started doing stuff to them to try to get them. He wanted these people to try to leave on their own, but they still, no matter what, whether you ran their ass over or whether you know what I'm
That's an
saying,
Asian though,
did
because
whatever you
any
did,
normal person, that's it.
these
That
people
draws the
would
line.
not leave.
That
Yeah,
draws
they
the
would
line.
not leave.
You ran
Yeah,
me over
he
with a
was
fucking
sick. He
train.
was
Okay, I'm
so
leaving.
tired of people. He was so sick and tired of these
I'm gonna
people, and
start doing that shit.
they wouldn't leave him
Start
alone.
seeing who the fuck. Just start doing shit. Let's see who don't go nowhere. They don't go nowhere. That's
It
a
was
fucking
they,
Asian.
they didn't go nowhere. I mean, these people, it was
I'm gonna
ridiculous. They
serve somebody
laughed
a
about it.
rubber
You like, bro,
sandwich.
you like, I know you
You still
hurt. Are you gonna go see
chewing
Dr.
your ass.
Thompson? Yeah, it was crazy. And I watched it stuff as a kid, and I'm like, yo, these people are really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, these people are crazy. So, and when before my father got taken, kidnapped, he said to me, told me that he was going to get kidnapped. He told me, you know, me and him sat down and he told me, and I said, you
What did he
know
say?
what? I said, wherever you, he said, I'm going to be taken. He said, and I'm going to be taken, and they're going to try to keep us far, far away from each
Mm-hmm.
other. And I said, you know what? I said, well, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can't come with
Mm-hmm.
me. He said, they're going to try their best to keep you away
Mm-hmm.
from me. He said, but you can't give up. He said, I left you something and I'm leaving. He said, I'll leave you something. And I said, what? It was a pyramid that he had that was like a Rubik's Cube's pyramid. Only me and him knew how to
Mm-hmm.
open it. And he left something inside of it. But these people done ravished his house before his kids. So, you know, that was also stolen. So I still don't even know to this day what was left in there.
Where the fuck is the pyramid?
I don't
See,
know.
the shit you
That's a
be
good
telling me, I be
question.
ready to get at about some shit. Like,
That's
cause we can find some
a
shit
good
real easy.
question. I know exactly what it looked like. It was a wooden pyramid but it was made like a Rubik's cube. So it was like a puzzle, and
I
you
seen
had to
something
know
like
how
that
to open
recently.
it to get inside of it.
I went to the what do you call it? The Illusion Museum, a museum of illusions, and they had this puzzle that's similar to that, but it was triangles and pyramids and shit that you had to put together to make it.
Yeah,
But
he told me
if I
that.
come across some shit, be like, hold on, where you get this where you get this wooden pyramid like a
Pyramid.
Rubik's cube?
Mm-hmm.
Where you get that
Yeah,
from?
ask him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it up off of him.
Yeah, but he definitely told me that you know, he was going to be taken. So I feel like mentally I was prepared. It's like he was preparing me when I was a kid, you know, for what was going to happen to him. And I feel like that's probably why I'm so, you know, so big on not giving up on my dad, because, you know, but I've always been, he's like, when I was a kid, he used to always buy me a gift, like every birthday, any holiday that came up. It was like, oh, I'm about to get another, Energizer bunny. He used to buy me Energizer bunnies. That thing used to be banging like this, just banging all different ways. My father used to always, buy me an Energizer bunny
Mm-hmm.
toy. So I don't know. I feel like somehow that kind of implanted things in my mind to never give up on what I do in life, never give up on you know, my dreams, my goals, and my ambitions. You know, and I do run like a battery. I do
I'm
not
gonna tell
stop.
you
I
something.
do.
I was doing these phone calls, right? I was letting people do phone calls with me for the fundraiser that I'm doing, which ends April 1st. And a lot of people got on the phone, and I got a witness. A lot of people got on the phone and was like, yo, Dr. York came to me in a dream and told me to call you. Or Dr. York came to me and said, talk to Faise. Well, Dr. York came to me and was like, yo, get in contact with Faise, man, Faise. They were like, they literally got the message from him. It was younger people, older people. They were saying, he told me to come and talk to you. I find that interesting because I was just telling you about them dreams. Never forget, y'all, what I was just saying earlier about how we have our own time video. He said he would come to people in dreams. And I put in the song Q that I'll be coming to y'all in dreams, right, with a white robe and a green glow around me. And Uma came on here and confirmed that. You understand? Because if you've been around, you've been seeing certain things. I've been breaking it down. Some things happen behind the scenes. So but Uma did come.
Hello? I don't know if my live about to go out. If he swiped left, what's
Yeah, about
going
that time because I gotta get up here. I gotta get up here at 7 p.m. So yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
We got
it's
10
about 10
minutes
minutes.
in.
Yeah. So the bottom, the top line, is that green light it's all for a reason, y'all. It wasn't for no reason. Okay, you have the chance, opportunity now. Go get that green light, put it in your home. All right, listen to the meditation tones. Okay, we've been doing these fasts. It's a lot of work, a lot of thought and intention going into this. People ask me, what can I do to help? I say, yo, send love to Pops. You know what I'm saying? You know, encouragement is the energy, vibration everybody been speaking about. Don't act like it don't work now all of a sudden. Okay, you know about it, so utilize it. The green light is one of those ways that we've been helping. It's literally one of the ways. And now look at everybody, y'all. Look at how it's
One of
coming
his
around. Full circle. Y'all remember
one of
when I
his
said it? I said
spiritual
everybody
energies.
gonna have to say the name. After a while, it's gonna be like, why 19 Keys so quiet? Why is Farrakhan so quiet? Why y'all people who know what he's going through so quiet? That question gonna continue to be asked because
One
I
of
thought y'all niggas was about righteousness. I thought everybody
one
understood
of
what
one of the
injustice was.
energies one of the energies that resonate with him also with the green light and white is look up this ancient pantheon. His name is Dembala. He's one of the Haitian voodoo pantheons though, but he's considered one of the oldest, wisest, most ancient ones. One of who they consider him also a reptile. So yeah, it might be something also that you might want to research. I get
That
a feeling
also
he might
appears with
also.
that rainbow.
Yes,
I
yes.
did a
That's
build
exactly what
on
it does. Yes, it
Odumare or
does.
Osumare.
Yeah. No, his
No, I'm
name
saying
is
I did a build on.
Dembala.
I'm saying I did a build on Odumare Osumare.
Oh, okay.
One brother, yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
I broke down
That's
the
Ifa.
rainbow and the pot at the end of the rainbow with the
Yes.
leprechaun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that whole where they got all them
That's that
stories
same
from.
energy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I say
So
when I
yeah.
came on here and said, y'all want to help right now? Get a picture of Dr. York and do what? Put a rainbow around it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Are you listening to me? Because you can only listen. People can only fake it for so long. People can act like they
Yeah,
can
and
understand this,
I'm
but if it ain't
that's what
understood, you ain't gonna
I
be able
do
to
my offerings
relay these
to.
things. Go ahead.
That's who I do my offerings to. I do my offerings to Dembala
Mm-hmm.
for him. In the sake of him, I also do offerings to my family shrines, to my egunguns.
Mm-hmm.
Also now we'll doing more work with Obatala, which
Mm-hmm.
was something that he also asked for me to
Mm-hmm.
do. You know, so we pretty much all in sequence with what we speak of, because when I researched Dembala and the correlation of Dembala and Obatala, they have a lot of similarities. So I thought that was also interesting too.
Y'all
So
remember this. I want y'all to remember this, right? Because this is in one of the books. I don't know if I got that exact book. If I do, I'm gonna read it for y'all real quick in a second. Y'all notice like this whole live, there's been an agent, right? He said it has to at least be one. That's how their system is set up here. There has to at least be one.
is that the person in here
Yeah,
arguing with everybody?
it's that
Who
whole purpose.
is
So
it?
y'all listen. I
Who I
hope y'all
can't
didn't
figure
miss
out
certain
who it
things
was.
because of that. That's why I tell y'all you need to learn how to ignore the demons. You need to
Facts.
learn how to
That's
ignore
facts.
that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because in this whole conversation, there have been confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation as to why you're even in this live.
Mhm.
Okay? Shaitan or Halal has to get in
Mhm.
some type of way. I'm about to go get it and show you almost word for word. If we got a few more minutes. I'm gonna go get the book. I think it was the year 2000 AD and what to expect. All right. And then I'm gonna show you
Mhm.
where Pop says there has to at least be one demon, one devil in the crowd. You wondering why they still doing it? Why? They have no reason to be here. but these are people that are literally injected. That's their whole thing is like, look at it. It says zombie. You know what I'm saying? Hope to keep them in that frequency or in that state. You know what I mean? And then people are going back and forth with them and not realizing that's what their whole thing is. Their whole thing is to throw you off. All right? You don't acknowledge these
I just
beings.
blocked
They don't
them.
have any type of power. These people sitting behind a screen, ghouled out. They're ghouls. They have no life. They get off of here, they're going to get on pornography. You know what I'm saying? That they're sucked into a whole another vortex after this. They have no purpose of existing. Like if they fell off of the planet, nothing on Earth would notice. Not the ant, not anything. The bees, the tree, nothing would realize it because they're injections.
Nothing else matters.
They're just injected to do specific. Like why does this person exist? They existed. They were born for this life. They were born just to come on here and do this. That's it. Other than that, when they get off of here, you don't even know what that is. Who is this being? Why was it given? They have a purpose. So I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, block that. Yo, block that. Yeah, block that nigga.
Who is the person? Who's the person?
Money Zombie 713.
Okay.
Yeah, block. Yeah, block his ass.
And some of them be having like 17 pages. You ever realize
fact.
You delete one, they come back.
All of them.
You delete another,
we
they
can
come
block
back.
Yeah, that's because you seen earlier. I was blocking. I done blocked Faise. I mean, not Faise. What's the other dude? Little.
Theo?
What's?
Yeah.
No, the herb guy. The herb guy. What's his name? I blocked him. Blocked his. Like Lifeway. Yeah, him though. I don't know where he is, but Lifeway. I done blocked him. I done blocked his baby mama. I done blocked some of their trolls. All day. It's been back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I've been blocking people all day. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. And mind you, I thought he blocked me from the last argument that me and him had, and I exposed him being a damn scammer.
How you gonna make your own page as a fan? Well, I get that because I've done that before. But still, you know what I mean? I hope they talk shit, but I can't because I done did that before. I done did Phase 1 fan page and shit like that.
How you gonna troll somebody with your own name? Like, did you get blocked in the last one? Now here you come again. Let me block you again, bro.
These niggas. I was like, how did your baby mama get involved? Like you went
Oh,
like did you
his baby mama trifling? Yeah, basically it's like he's gone back.
She came in here. What was she supposed to do?
She was because you know what it is. She got blocked
one day. Y'all realize that?
Look,
and they ain't finna do
she got blocked.
Live too. They ain't finna do
Look, they both got blocked on Facebook. They both got blocked off my Facebook. They got blocked off my Instagram, but they keep coming. It's like, bro, get a life. These people need to get a life. I thought they busy. Don't they got shit to do? Don't they got herbs to pack?
They got businesses to run. That's why I would tell you. That's why these niggas, like I said, they try to kick it like all that disagreeable shit. That's the niggas on there going to war with other niggas who selling their same products. It's about money. They don't give a fuck about pops. If they gave a fuck about pops, they would lead with pops, lead with that, and all that extra shit you got going on.
Then they said Lifeway the truth block.
But they ain't give a fuck about that. Said Lifeway the truth block.
No, that's why I said block real quick.
You can't say free Rashad Jamal. You can't do none of that shit, or you get blocked.
Yeah, nah, don't come up here. Don't come up here protesting somebody else's name. You're gonna get blocked.
That's the end of y'all.
Your block game got to be on point.
Real.
Oh yeah, I see.
It got to be.
You know what I mean? So it's like a 2 steps, like boom, remove from live beam, or boom,
that's it.
Beam.
Boom. That's it. Boom.
Hey, Faye, I was watching your language.
Here, boom.
Faye, I was watching your language class on YouTube, and you was blocking niggas left and right.
Yeah.
Boy.
Get them up out of there.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Block these niggas.
I ain't got no time. Listen, I ain't even listen. I'm sniping.
I have no time for that. You have no time for that.
I don't want to.
Oh, thank you,
and that's
Golden
sacred.
King.
The language class is sacred. We ain't doing none of that bullshit.
Right, block they fuck. Ooh,
nothing.
Boy, block they.
I be block. Oh, trust me, I be blocking them.
Yaki would tell people they don't need to be drinking water, bro. That's how I lost it.
Right, that's another subject. I know you gotta go. That's another subject.
He ran out of shit.
Well, it's so funny because earlier today.
Listen, you think Yaki on shit though? Until you go back in the living soul of the holy tablets. Here's what I got a challenge for everybody. Go read the living soul of the holy tablets and see if you don't find everything Yaki talking about.
I've never read
and then
that.
He came out and tried to call himself a master teacher. I said, oh, this nigga trying to line yourself up, Yaki.
Yeah, that's I ain't gonna find. I start to pay attention to people that start saying they the master teacher. You be like, oh shit, red flag, brother.
That's what I'm saying. He just did the shit. He's like, he a master teacher. But y'all, go read Living Soul. You're gonna learn about
it's
uric
interesting.
acid. You're gonna learn about H3O. You're gonna learn it's all in soul. What people say that the holy tablet.
I just got mute real quick. So it's interesting that it was a brother. I had a brother up here live. I had a brother up here live earlier, but he didn't come up here. His name was Native A, and he knows him personally, along with another brother that I know named Yehuda, who are herbalists. They all know each other. And this guy specifically, he was talking about how he didn't pay for water or electricity in the past year, and he can basically teach people all of this stuff. But he's somebody that I recommend to people when it comes down to speaking about water, because and to be honest with you, you need water to grow your plants and all of this other stuff. And I know there's other ways of using things, but I don't abide by certain things. You know what I mean? Some of these people, I feel like they're extremists.
Yeah, that was a lot. When bro was like, yeah, y'all don't need to be drinking water because your neck ain't long enough. I'm like, bro, that's it. I mean, and I don't be seeing this shit. I be seeing this shit because people can't help but send me shit.
There's nothing wrong with calling yourself a master. There's nothing wrong with calling yourself a master.
Yeah, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that. You can call yourself a master. Nobody want to call themselves the master teacher, though. My thing is, if you say you're the master teacher, then you need to acknowledge Dr. York. If not, you got a problem. Fuck all that.
Right.
If you when
you start calling yourself the master teacher,
shit? I'm telling you, go read Living Soul. Go read Living Soul. I got the Holy Tablets right here. It's open up to the Living Soul chapter. Go read Dr. York, Living Soul, and you're gonna see where niggas getting all this shit from.
Yeah,
like almost verbatim.
He got me wanting to drink some water. Lots of it. I said I need to go get some water. Lots of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this to y'all real quick, then I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, good.
He said, this is in the year 2000 AD, and what to expect. Why is it that every time you try to convey the message to people, there's always someone in the crowd that will step in and distract the minds of everybody? What are you supposed to do? Answer: you're not supposed to do anything. That's their job. The Luciferians have to step in and distract you. You see, I'm the type of person that will convert that devil. The thing is that you all believe what that devil or that person that's distracting you is saying, but I wouldn't believe it. I am committed to what I do. I've been teaching and writing books for years. You see, the problem begins with you and believing in what I'm saying and believing that it's true. I don't believe. That's the difference. I know. I have the knowledge. The moment you accept any belief, you are trapped in that belief. All right? So, boom, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. We come back here. Hey, look, I appreciate all the connections.
Somebody said something about us idolizing and worshiping my father. You damn right I'm idolized. That's my blood. That's my blood. That's my father. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to protest for him 100%. And we only got 21 seconds remaining, so let me hang this up before it hangs up.
That's a peon. Like, that I'm saying, you don't got to, these people who, they want to be seen.
No, I'm talking about the live's going to hang up.
All right. Wadu.
Okay. All right, Wadu.